Hello and welcome once again to Screechmo Propaganda on YouTube with another month of comics reviews. Now we start off this month with the Superman title, showing Superman punching the new 52 version of Orion, and yeah, whatever. Then we move on to Action Comics of Superman, where he has another flashback tale of him fighting Hybrid, guest starring Lex Luthor, and again I say, whatever. DC, the movie came out, it's a great movie, I love it, but what is with the comics? Come on. Then we go to the new comic, they put out Superman Unchained, which comes with a panel that folds out. Like this, somewhat with the sticky stuff on it, and I didn't really care for it. Didn't care for the folded panel, didn't care for the story, didn't care for anything, except for maybe the Lois and Clark banter, which is interesting because that's the best parts of half these comics is Lois and Clark banter. Other than that, whatever. And then we get Adventures of Superman. This is a non-continuity title where everyone can just write stories where they wish to. Very hit and miss. Some of the Superman stories inside are cute, some are funny, and some are just sort of thing like that. But it's also interesting too. And the best Superman book of the month is the reprint edition All-Star Superman for the movie. This is the first issue of the Grant Morrison opus. It's still one of the best Superman stories in years. I like this one a lot. Even though I already read it years ago, but I picked it up and I was like, yes, this is so cool. Now then, one of the best Superman books in the market right now is Smallville Season 11. This is the storyline, Part 2, where he goes to the future, hangs with Legion, bumps into Supergirl, plot developments galore, stuff that happens galore. You will not believe the fun this book is and how exciting it is. Really cool story. And then Smallville knows they're onto something big because now they're doing specials. And this special happens to have Smallville version of Batman, Smallville version of Martian Manhunter teaming up to fight a White Martian in a really cool story, which I did not see the ending coming because I'm an idiot. Thank you very much. So this is actually a really cool special. There's another one coming up too, actually. I think with Lois meeting Lana or something like that. And the other good Superman related book is World's Finest with Power Girl and Huntress. There's another part of the story with them being hunted down by Desaad from the New 52 versions of the New Gods. Still a great book, excellently done by Levetts and whoever the artist is nowadays. Quite a fun read. And then we go to Justice League. This better get better by the time the Trinity War hits because it's just not doing anything for me. Even this issue with the old villain Despero showing up and fighting Firestorm and the new Atom and Element Woman and whoever else she fought, it was okay. It was okay. This should get better soon, hopefully. Justice League of America. Yeah, after Trinity War, this thing is dropped like a rock. It's just not good. DC, not good in the slightest. Give me a break. And Green Arrow by Jeff Lemire. Canadian! Jeff Lemire is finished off his one storyline here involving the rebirth of Green Arrow. And now he's about to set the stage for the next one. It's interesting, it's fun. He's slowing down the story a bit, so it should be interesting to see what the next storyline should be. And if you're a fan of the Evil TV show, you'll probably like the book too. And another one, Justice League Dark. Canadian! By Jeff Lemire. This one's the second part of the storyline in which Flash guest stars along with Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing gets to see Flash, okay, a bit different. And it's basically them going against Dr. Destiny, an old Justice League villain, with an interesting twist at the end. Very interesting dark stories here. Now, Gail Simone, fan favorite writer, she's doing this new book called The Movement, sort of occupied DC universe, you could say. And it's gotten really negative reviews online I've seen from a lot of people. It is a hard book to get into. It is a lot of stuff happening. Characters thrown about, concepts thrown about. It is something I think it's going to be interesting to see what's a couple issues from now, what it does and what it becomes. So I'm sort of wait and see on this one. Another one they have, which is the 1% of the DC Universe, is the Green Team. Taking a really minor concept from the 60s and making it into a current book nowadays. I actually like this one quite a bit. It's a bit different, and it's kind of goofy in some ways too, as well. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes too. They're really, really rich, by the way. These characters are. And soon to be gone, Threshold: The Hunted. Love this book. Thought it was a great book. Didn't get a chance, unfortunately, from DC. And this one has the fight part 2 between the Green Lantern and Brainiac. It also has the Star Hawkins backup, which shows you how screwed up Star Hawkins really is in the universe. And then, the offbeat entry of the month, All-Star Western, Jonah Hex, guest starring Booster Gold, who's time-lost, full of amnesia, and trying to be a hero yet again. Yeah, if you're a fan of Booster Gold, this is the weirdest book out there, and for how Jonah hasn't shot this guy yet is a bit beyond me. Now, Retro Review of the Month, I picked this up at my local LCS. This is the Thing Project Pegasus hardcover, reprinting stories from the 70s and the 80s involving the Marvel Project Pegasus. Read a lot of these a long time ago, really fun looking book, can't wait to get into this one. It's kind of what a government project the Marvel Universe has, and all these stories involving it. And another one I picked up, which I've never read before, is Astronauts in Trouble. Live from the Moon graphic novel, based miniseries. And it was interesting. It wasn't quite my cup of tea. It was interesting to read, kind of fun, kind of different. And I've already promised this copy to Whirlwind Kevin on Twitter. So when I see you next, Whirlwind, it's going to go to you. And last but not least, I'd like to say the following. People have been ripping online into the Man of Steel movie. I am in the camp firmly of loving the movie a lot. So I'd like to say the following. It is a great movie. It is a wonderful movie. Superman himself says so. It's a great, great movie. No Crystal Fortress in it. I love that, but it's done. Now, I like Pink Lois in it. Love that, but it's done. This is a great Superman movie. Whoosh. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much. Check me out on Twitter, Script Riches, and Excuse Me, don't forget Mental Propaganda online. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. And check me out on Twitter at Scoop Riches. And check out my blog, Scoop's Mental Propaganda. And hit like to my Facebook page. Thank you very much.